To create a half scale block, all the measurements are exactly half of the actual size 12 measurements. So our 0 to 1 is half of the actual nape to waist, which is 16. So 0 to 1 is 8 inches. 1 to 2 is 4 inches. 0 to 2. 0 to 3 is 4/1/8 of an inch, and 0 to 4 is half of 0 to 3. Take the measurement as 2/116 and square out from all these 5 points. 0 to 5 is 1 3 I think 16th of an inch or 3.4 centimeters. From 5 you will square up 1 centimeter to 6. Keeping your scale at 1/316th of an inch here, you will join to point 6 to point 10. This is your shoulder slope measurement. 3 to 11 is 1/4 bust measurement, so that is 4/1/8 of an inch, and you will square down to 12 and 13. 12 on the waistline, this is your waistline, and this is your hip line. So the basic back block is ready now. We will create the waist dart over here on the waistline. So we will take 3/7/8 of an inch as the measurement on the waist. That is your point number 15. Take the midpoint of that. That becomes your point 16, and further marking half, quarter inch and another quarter inch. This is your dart intake. From the center point you will draw a line which goes to the line up. Below your waist it is 2/1/4 of an inch dart length, and you will join these together. It's a half an inch dart. You will come down 1 inch from here and again join to create a dart out here. Your back block is ready, shaping the back neckline. The black block is ready now. For the front block now, from point number 3, we will measure 9/1/8 of an inch. And we will square down from 3 to point number 24. It is 5/3/8 of an inch, and 3/8 of an inch is here. So this is your point. Point number 24. You will square up 3/4 of an inch to get your point 25. Point 26 is 3.7 centimeters. I've made it into centimeters so you can get an accurate measurement. So 3.7 centimeters, and you will square up to the line 0 and further square up by another quarter of an inch. Half inch is on a true scale. This is your point number 26 and your point number 27 on the top. To get point number, so now from that, before we get point number 29, what you need to do is put your scale on point number 4, touching the point 28, which is half inch, or in this case quarter inch above point number 27, and you will draw a diagonal line connecting the 2 points and extending it further on the center front line. This is your center front line now. Okay. Now to get point number 29, we measure the shoulders, which is 1, 2 and 2¼ approx. So we measure 2¼ inches from point number 28, and this is the point number 29. Point number 30 is a midpoint of 24 to 23. There is 1, 2, 3. This is your point number 30. Again you will square up, touching the diagonal line now, and that's your point 31. This is your dart placement line on the shoulders. We will extend the center front line upward, touching the diagonal line. So now we will create the front neckline. To create the front neckline, we take the measurement of the back neck again. So that's from 1/3/16 of the scale, and then we measure it over here. Okay, measure it over here, and we draw a line. We go down, and now again 3.7 is almost we draw the line again, keeping the scale perpendicular to this diagonal line. We draw a guideline to drawing our shape of the front neck. This is the front neck. Okay, so we have the back neck, shoulders, the front shoulder placement, including the dart, and the front neck. Now from point number 31, so these are your points. That is a 32, this is 33, it is 34. To get your point 35, 1/8 inch from 31. And your mid shoulder to apex measurement, which is 4 3/4 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is your point here. This is your apex point, and now we will join these two together. From 28 to 33 is the dart intake. So we will measure this. It comes up to about 1/1/8 inch. We take this measurement and we will mark it from point 35, which is over here, and draw the line, making sure that both the dart legs are equivalent. So since this dart mid shoulder to apex is 4 3/4 inch on a half scale, from the same measurement I'm going to create another second dart leg over here, keeping my 4 3/4 on the apex point and extending it up beyond. It will go beyond the shoulder line. We connect 29 to 25, drop down 1/8 inch over here, and join these two together. So I've got my front shoulder. This is my front shoulder, and from 35 to 33 is also my front shoulder, and in between I have this dart. Okay, so this is the way you have your front shoulder dart aligned. Now for the armhole curve, again you will draw on half-inch curve, a half-inch square. So you measure half inches from both the sides, create a small square, so you get a nice 45-degree angle. Okay, and 3/8 of an inch. You come down from this point around 3/8 of an inch. Take the midpoint of this diagonal, going 1/4 of an inch inside. Okay, and then we will take the French curve to shape it. This is the way we will shape the front armhole. For the waistline, again same thing. The last point is 35. So on the front waist we come to point number 36. From 36 we will start measuring our waistline. The line which intersects vertical line is 37. From 37, this is the point 37. From the apex over here we come down 3/4 of an inch to create 38. We measure the same measurement of the waist, which is 4 3/4 of an inch. This is your point 38. Point number 39 is on the shoulder tip near the dart, the second dart leg. Point number 40 is 1/8 below 29. 42 is a midpoint of 40 and 25. 43 comes in 1/4 of an inch. Okay, we join 40, 43, 25 and 11 to create your front dart armhole. Point number 44 will be the front dart leg. So you come down 3/4 of an inch from the apex. You go down 2 1/4 inch from the waistline and 1/4 inch on both the sides over here. And join them. This is 45, 46 and your 3/7/8 of an inch is your waistline at 47. Join them together. Okay. Now for the hip shape down, it's 1/4 hip measurement. So it is 4 3/4 of an inch. This is your hip measurement. Okay, and this is going to be 3/4 and 4 3/4 plus half inch more for the ease on the back hips. So this is your hip measurement. 5 inches, sorry. You take your French curve and slightly curve it using the correct curve. And further blend it in the center. Blend the tip and make it more smoother. So this becomes your final line. And this becomes your final line here. And that is the half scale block ready. You will trace out the back separately because the lines are overlapping here. If you are cutting them up, then you need to re-stick this piece and complete the shape, or you can trace out your back separately and your front separately. For the bodice, if only the bodice is required, we only use the part till the waistline, and the bottom can be used for your skirts. So this becomes a skirt foundation. You just have to extend the lines below, and then you have your skirt block ready from down. If you want to convert this into a dress, you can add paper underneath and just extend the lines coming down from the hips to create a complete dress torso, dress block. It's ready.